Hi everybody, today I'll be showing you guys how to make a delicious beef and lamb stew. Just check that out. And guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's begin. Okay guys, let's first add some oil to our pot. We're going to cook down our onions first. Okay, over here I got two large onions over here that are cut up into slices, as you can see. Let's pop this into the pot. And then over here I got 2 tablespoons of crushed garlic over here, so we also pop that with the onions. Okay, now we're going to just slowly cook the onions and the garlic together on low heat until they are well browned. Okay, so once your onions have softened up, I'm going to be adding in 2 tablespoons of mild curry powder. So this is just a pre-mix that you buy in your supermarket. And over here I got 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon powder. So I saw like how Indians like cook their curry. They say the curry powder has to be cooked first, so you should add it to the onion. So I'll try that method. So let's add this to the onions over here. Okay, on low heat, let's mix this up. Okay, so once you add in the spice, you can see it's dry now, so you must be careful. So I'm just going to turn back the heat to lowest. Okay guys, so now over here I got some lamb riblets and also some beef chunks over here. So this meat has been braised in water for like 10 minutes in salt water. So I drained it and cleaned it with some cold water. Okay, let's add this to our onions and that curry powder here. Let's give it a good mix. But before we do that, let's just first give it a good sprinkle of salt all around. And also a good sprinkle of white pepper. I'll also add in a few teaspoons of sugar. Let's add in 3 teaspoons for now. Okay, let's mix this up on low heat. So I'll keep on mixing this up for about 5 minutes, and then we'll move on to the next step. We just want the meat to be a bit seared with that curry powder spice on each piece of the lamb and beef meat over here. Okay guys, so it has been cooking for about 7 minutes. Now I'm going to add in some tomatoes. Over here I got 4 large tomatoes over here cut up. Let's add that in. And over here I got a can of coconut milk over here. Let's pour this in as well. Make this delicious creamy beef and lamb curry over here. Over here I also got a slab of Chinese brown sugar, so I'll also pop this in here. It'll give it that delicious Cantonese flavor. Just mix this up. It's going to be delicious. Let all the flavors fuse up. Okay, now I'm going to just drizzle a little bit of oyster sauce over here. We're going to drizzle a little bit of light soy sauce all around as well. Okay, now let's just mix this up. Fuse up all that flavor. This is very quick and easy Cantonese curry over here. I wouldn't say Cantonese curry because I didn't like learn how the actual Cantonese people do it. This is my mom's style, but I also did a little bit of altering, so it should be my style. So this is a YJ style curry over here. And now we're going to just pour in some boiling water. Over here I got 1 kettle of boiling water. Just pour that in. We're going to let this stew simmer for about an hour to 1.5 hours before we pop in our potatoes. So I just want enough water to cover up the meat area because we also added in tomatoes. So mix. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for this to boil up, and then I'll cover it with a lid, and then I'll turn the heat to medium heat to let it simmer for 1 to 1.5 hours. So I'll get back to you guys later. Okay guys, this has been simmering for about an hour now. Let's check on it. Let's give it a little mix. Okay, I'm just going to taste a piece of the meat to see if I need to cook this longer. The meat is like 80% cooked already, so it's already soft. I'm just going to let it simmer it more so it will fall off the bottom. So now I'm also going to just drizzle a little bit of tomato sauce. This will help thicken the curry sauce over here. Okay, I'm going to let this simmer for another half an hour before I pop in my potatoes. Okay, it has been 1.5 hours. Check this out. Wow. Okay, now we're going to pop in our potatoes over here. Okay, I'm going to let this simmer for another 30 minutes. Then we can pour in a cornstarch slurry to thicken up the sauce. Okay guys, it has been 2 hours. Let's check this out. Wow, it's a good mix. Okay, the potatoes, they're not soft yet after half an hour. But now we are going to pop in our cornstarch slurry. So over here I've got 2 teaspoons of cornstarch mixed with some water. Let's pour this in. A good mix. Okay, we'll let this simmer for another half an hour and this part of delicious beef and lamb curry should be ready. Guys, it should be ready. Let's check this out. Wow. Let's give it a good mix. Hey guys, I got my white rice. Another delicious potato. Okay, these are the lamb riblets. Got some stewing beef over here. Wow, check that out. Okay, let's grab a bite and taste this. Look at how beautiful that looks. Hey guys, check this out. My delicious lamb and beef curry over here. Let's grab a bite. Taste some of this beef over here. Check that. Look at the color. Let's eat. So tender.